Hey, here's the 3 biggest mistakes I've seen real estate investors make over my last 30 years of doing business. And they're in this order, very, very important. My name's Grant Cardone. If you don't know who I am, you hadn't been watching this channel, you got to get subscribed to it because I drop real estate content here for you constantly about how you can go from nothing with no money, no credit, and start building assets in your life, real assets. Real assets will produce net worth. They'll control and handle and manage your credit score. You guys chasing credit scores and money when you should be chasing equity and you should be chasing great assets. Number one biggest mistake in real estate is thinking too small. I know this is hard to think about, but I got a friend right now. He's actually letting me use his plane today to fly to see the World Series first game, Astros versus Atlanta Braves. Let's go Astros, okay? Hope that doesn't turn you off, but this guy that owns this plane, by the way, is a big real estate guy. Massive real estate holdings, okay? It allows him to literally buy something this big. This is a Gulfstream 650. What is this, 65 million, $70 million? And my plane just got sold. I'm waiting for another plane to come as we take off here, okay? This is gonna be big, man. This is gonna be a big takeoff, okay? Oh my God, I think they already got that first wheel up, okay? And I was on my way to Houston for the World Series. Look at this takeoff. Beautiful, beautiful. And I was booked on American Airlines, $500 to fly to Houston, $500 back. And this guy calls up and said, hey Grant, I don't want you flying on American. Use my plane. I know you're waiting on yours. Just take my bird and we'll figure it out later. So super nice of him. But the point of that story is, one is, who do you know? And number two, how many people do you know in real estate that are successful in real estate? Because people that are successful in real estate, not just for the last decade, but for the last 1,000 years, have been some of the wealthiest people on planet Earth. It's a secure, great investment. So number one biggest mistake, you're looking at 1 unit, you ought to be looking at 30 units. It is easier to buy 30 units. It's easier to make money on 30 units. It's easier to sell 30 units. It's easier to get a loan on 30 units than it is on one. And I know some of you are going to disagree with me. I got all the haters I need out there. Please don't pile on. But they don't understand that when you buy 1 unit, you're not getting in the real estate game to buy 1 unit. If 1 unit's good, 30's better, 30 times better. If 1 unit's good and you can raise the rent $200, awesome, man, that's awesome. But what if you could raise the rent 30 times, $200 on 30 units? Just do the math. If you raise the rent $200, because real estate's about making money, it's about protecting your capital, it's about cash flow, it's about tax write-offs. But if you can buy 1 unit, ultimately it's about making money. And you raise the rent $200, you're making $200 extra a month. If you could do that 30 times, you're making $6,000 a month, $72,000 a year, and that's when the game gets really, really super fun, okay? Number 2 biggest mistake, you're compromising location because of price. Buy the best assets you can buy, folks. I've been doing this 30 years. I bought, what are we at right now? 10,000 units? I'll be at 12,000 units by the end of the year. I have bought and sold probably 15,000 apartments, $4+ billion worth. I'm sharing with you from my heart. These are the mistakes I made. I bought too small. Number 2, I compromised location over a little bit of money. Money is garbage, okay? The money I have in my pocket, I mean, let's face it, it's not worth a lot. It buys goods and services. It'll trade at Amazon. You can't even go to Neiman Marcus and drop the whole wad anymore. They won't take $2,000 in cash. They want to put it on a credit card, probably their credit card. Okay, so you got to keep a lot of cash today. Here's some more cash. What can happen to this cash? Somebody could steal it. It could get burned. It could get lost. It could get misplaced. You can't misplace a great location. A great location where there's Starbucks and Whole Foods and maybe a Chipotle and there's traffic and there's jobs. You can never ever pay too much for a great location. That being said, you make mistake number 3. And mistake number 3 is what will take care of what I just said about you can't overpay for a great location. Many of you are buying assets without cash flow. Flippers, wholesalers, developers. Everything I've ever bought was developed by someone else. I've never flipped and I've never wholesaled. Why? Because I want to own that property, that great location. And what can make sure I own it, keep it, even through down cycles? Cash flow. You got to get the cash flow, okay? I don't care if it's 2%, 3%, or 4%, 5%, 6%. I'd rather have a 3% cash flow on a great location than a 6% cash flow on an average location. 3 tips, promise you if you follow this, and if this wasn't enough for you, like, man, this cat knows what he's talking about, can I get some more information from him? I got a free training below. 3 hours, sit down with it completely free, no strings attached. I can't promise you it's going to buy you a Gulfstream, but I can promise you, check it out. It'll get you on your way. It'll get you in the direction. Look at this big wing. Now, you tell me, man, is a big wing better than a small wing? Yes, it is. Let me tell you why. Because that big ass wing on this G650 will take me 16 hours. Anywhere I want to go in the world, 16 hours without refueling. Take your family, take your friends, take your company, take your investors with you. So the 3 things you need to know, this will get you started. Pay attention to this. If you want to know how to get debt, how to do a deal with no money down, how to find a deal, how to buy a deal, how to negotiate, how to write the LOI, how to underwrite a deal, how to get a loan on a deal, how to get money and invest from other investors on a deal. If you want to know how to exit a deal for 4 times your money, or you even want to know the magic, the super magic of investing in real estate, which is you never exit, but you exit your money. It's called the exit, no exit. If you want to know how to do that, that's how wealth is created. That's how planes are bought. Click the link below. I'm going to give you the 3-hour webinar. Just give it your attention for 3 hours and watch what you discover, okay? Thanks a lot.